Well, hello, everybody. This is Ruben, and I am here with Claudia Cooley. Welcome to the new year, Claudia, a brand new 2017.
Isn't it exciting? I am so ready for 2017. I was just eager to see that ball drop in Times Square and for us to step into this new year. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be awesome, absolutely. And well, today I wanted to just kind of talk about the Ignite Your Life mastermind group that, of course, you've had this mastermind for a while already, and we met virtually. We had the webinar today, and two words, maybe a slightly different concepts, but kind of get around the same thing that I thought were a really powerful way to start off the new year: gratitude and contribution. A lot of us reflect on this sort of thing towards the end of the year, and I think it's very much top of mind consciousness. And I just wanted to expand on that a little bit because I think it'll be really good. So there may be some people that are watching our channel today, watching this video, that could use a little bit of a nudge into that area of gratitude and contribution. I know for me, it's something that I literally I made a point this year. Actually, I made a resolution, not this year, but probably at least 30 days ago, that I was going to spend 3 solid minutes being grateful about stuff. And that's not a whole lot of time to spend. But I think it's a habit and a muscle that we just we have not developed for the most part. And it is really difficult for me in the mornings, because I want to get up in the morning with that sense of being grateful and excited about the day. And I noticed you shared that you do this in the mornings, and you're happy and you jump up and down. My life is great. I haven't been able to do that, and I try every morning. I mean, it's like before I even get out of bed, because I don't want anything to distract me. So right there, while I'm still in bed, I try to focus on being grateful for 3 minutes, and my mind just wanders off. So how do you do this, Claudia?
Well, I'm not a morning person, so if you can lay there and concentrate on that for 3 minutes, I salute you and applaud you. I really do. But once my feet hit the ground, once I move and I get that body going this direction, then I'm excited. And not every day am I excited, but if you do this, I love my life. First time you don't feel any engagement, do it again. I love my life. You can't not shift into a different attitude. It just inside of you, just my doing that right now. I can feel my energy going up, my heart beats faster, and it gets you excited. It's just, well, what do the football players do before they go out to start a game? They do the cheering and the rah-rah, and they do a little bit of movement, and
Exactly.
psyched up. So if we face our day like somebody going out to win a football game, we're going out to win in our day.
It's important to get supercharged, and it is something that it does appear to me that it's just something that is just going to take practice. It's just going to have to be a habit that it may be a bit difficult to form at the beginning, just like anything else. I mean, we go to the gym and we want to gain some muscle or we want to lose some weight, and it's hard to form that habit. Fortunately, as you know, I've shared, I've built a couple new habits recently, so I have something to build on. So for anybody that is watching, I think probably the big takeaway that we would like for you to have is practice the attitude of gratitude. It's something that it's a great way to start the morning. It's a great way to get your day pumped up, no matter what you may be going through right now. I know a lot of us, have different experiences around the end of the new year and the beginning of the new year. So if you are, during that season of your life where you may need some encouragement, gratitude is a great way to start. And then contribution. You were sharing some things about contribution. You mentioned something about whatever you give, you get back tenfold. Tell us a little bit more about that, Claudia.
Well, actually, it's 100-fold is what they say. But I just want to say something else about practicing the attitude of gratitude. It has a lot of benefits that once you start doing it, It's just like going to the gym. You start to work out, that waist is slimming down, you're feeling stronger, more energized. It's the same way when you practice gratitude. And as you do that, you're going to have stronger relationships. You're going to feel happier. Your health's going to improve. I mean, there's a lot of benefits from doing this. It's personal benefit.
Yes.
All the people that are in your space are going to be delighted that you're in a good mood.
Absolutely.
Happier. You show up grumpy, that's what you're going to get back, which leads me into contribution.
Yes.
Contribution. Because when we are living in gratitude, I used the example earlier when we were on the Ignite Your Life coaching webinar. I talked about the water faucet. And when you turn on the water, from your faucet, you expect water to come out, right? You put your glass underneath there, you expect it to fill up.
Yes.
And usually what we do is turn the faucet off before it overflows. But what I'm encouraging you to do is not turn that gratitude faucet off. Let your cup overflow, because once it overflows, it turns into contribution to others. Because like I'm just saying, when you're happy,
yes.
Aren't people happier around you in that space? They get happier. Tell a joke, people laugh, then they want to tell a joke. They've got a better one than yours or whatever. You know how that goes.
Yes.
But it really is, if you won't turn that faucet off, you just keep filling your cup up, your cup will always be full. Plus, it's going to overflow onto other people. And you can't outgive. That's actually in the Bible.
Yes.
You really can't outgive. That's centuries old saying, a conversation. So we don't want to stop it here. We contribute to others, it comes back. Now,
Absolutely.
when I taught school, I would share with my students, you know, what you put out comes back 100-fold. So you want to make sure what you put out there is good stuff. You don't want bad stuff coming back at you. And if bad stuff's showing up, you might want to stop and go like, get a little curious. What have I been putting out there?
Yeah, exactly. What's my role in that? Exactly.
And possibly nothing, but it's still good to get a little curious and make sure you haven't been contributing something negative out there into space, into the universe, only the good stuff. And, you know, complimenting people, doing something even in secret for somebody. And I had a little graphic of somebody handing a little girl a little flower that's like a wild flower that probably comes from a dandelion or something, but it was a little flower. It didn't cost anybody anything, but they picked it and gave it from one person to another. So we don't have to get complicated in giving out in gratitude. We don't have to make that hard. Just keep it simple. Sometimes
they do say the best things in life are free. A smile, a compliment,
right.
you know,
and
just
a simple little thank you note, or a thank you verbally. Those kind of things. It doesn't even have to cost you anything or very little. I mean, what's a thank you note cost us in? 48 cents or 49 cents? Not much. And what's the sweetest things we get when a child brings you with their colored picture and they're pointing out that you're in it with them and they're smiling and the sun's out. You know, those are the kind of things that make us happy.
I know. Yes.
We got to stop doing that when we grow up. We got to keep being that child.
It is unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah. It's a great way to start off the new year, you know, keeping in mind those two great ideas, those two great actions, gratitude and contribution. And
we talked about keeping a journal of that too. Just do a daily journal where every day has a date and you write something you're grateful for.
We did, yes. And you know what? I think I showed you my journal. And I started that, but like I said, it is a tough habit, you know. And it almost seems to me that even though that's somewhat of a soft skill, and you can do that sort of thing in 5 minutes in the morning. Just write, 3 things that you're grateful for that day, 3 things that you're excited about that day, and it can be as simple as that. There are a couple like people that do that. Very big famous people, of course, Tim Ferriss and Tony Robbins. Tim Ferriss has like this little format. He has a journal. I don't know if he either had it printed, a special thing, but every single day there's already like 3 spaces. thing number one that I'm grateful for today, thing number two, or thing number three, and three things he's excited about, 1, 2, 3. So it is really easy to do. It's really simple to do, but it's just a matter of really getting down to it. So I've made a promise to really work on that habit. So I am working on that, and we'll see as the year develops.
Yeah, just setting the intention. And you made me think of Larry Broughton, who's the big hotel mogul of Broughton Enterprises. And he's a past Green Beret. He was a Green Beret for years. So, I mean, this guy's like 6'7", 6'8". I mean, he's a big guy. And he says he doesn't even brush his teeth in the morning until he has sat down with 15 minutes and his journal and writes in his journal his things he's grateful for and what he's looking forward to. So, I mean, if, my mom used to say the big guys knock over just as easily as a small person. So
that's great.
The big guys can do it, we can do it too. And I like to do mine at the end of the day. Some people like to do it at the beginning. I do it at the end of the day. And before the light gets turned off, whatever time that is, before the light turns off, I write in my gratitude journal.
Yeah, you're right. And it may work different for different people. And for me, I just find that some of the things that are really key to me, if I don't do them first, then life just gets in the way. Life gets in the way. So I know for me, it's going to have to be in the morning. So here is a bit of a challenge for anybody, for those who are watching. How about you set a time, whether it's morning or evening, and take 30 days. Just make a commitment so that you're not overwhelmed that, oh my gosh, from now on to the rest of my life, I got to do this thing. Just take 30 days. Take the next 30 days and write what you're grateful for in the morning. And if you don't want to write what you're excited about, start slow, start easy. Just 3 things you're grateful for that day. And then if you feel really brave, add 3 things you're excited about that day. And then go on about your day and see what kind of difference it makes at the end of the 30 days.
We'd love to hear what's happening for you too, so keep us posted.
Yeah, absolutely. Right here below on the YouTube channel, on the comments, feel free to do that. It'd be great to share and see how your journey is developing in gratitude and contribution. So
that makes us happy.
Yes.
That makes us grateful.
So a couple of things also that I wanted to talk to you guys about. We have a couple exciting guests coming up. Next week, we have on the 12th, we have Roy Smooth, Mr. Smooth from, what is the name of his company again?
Smooth Mix is one of his companies.
The Smooth Mix is one of his companies. So he's a pretty exciting guy. He's over in England, right?
Yeah, he's from the UK.
Yeah.
He speaks a lot in the US, but basically, usually when I have a conversation, he's in the UK. And he has this great accent. So you're going to love the show. And he's fun and funny, and he's all about branding and about branding who you really are authentically.
Awesome. Looking forward to that. And then the week after that, on the 19th, we have Michael Gerber.
Michael Gerber. Oh my gosh, from the E-Myth. I mean, if you haven't heard of the E-Myth, you haven't been breathing on this earth.
That's right. E-Myth and E-Myth Revisited. And he has a bunch of other books. He has quite a few books published. So that's going to be an exciting interview. So we have that on the 19th. Check back with us every Thursday. We're going to have an exciting guest here or a inspirational moment like this one that we had today.
That's right.
Right, everyone. Hey, again, I hope you guys have an awesome 2017.
Yes.
Do share your comments on our videos. We really would like to see what your journeys is throughout the year, and we will share our journey as well.
Yes. Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.